Hey, what's happening? Welcome to the Maxless Max. Wait, to the. Anyways, we're here tonight to do anything but discuss. Uh, no, I'm just kidding. We'll talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about because this is a fun show tonight. We're gonna have a good old time. I'm here, joined with my friends, Brucifer. All right.
All
Uh,
right, Bruce.
uh, uh, how
Whatever.
you doing this evening, bud?
He's too cool to
Anyways,
talk. What?
that's right. It's probably outside real quick. Don't even know we just
Yeah.
went live. Anyways, and then we got Chris. What's going on, man?
Uh, I'm just here. I don't know how much trouble I'm gonna get into tonight. I'm gonna be real. I don't know.
We're gonna try our best to keep it.
I'm
Keep
gonna
it in
try
our,
to be. I'm
keep it
watching the
in
Mavericks
our
game.
own lane, as it was. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We have our first guest, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Hey, what's going on? But yeah, no, tonight I kind of wanted to talk about music and all that stuff. I've got music movie tier list we're going to discuss a little bit later. Once we get a few more folks on, so since it's more of a positive night on a Saturday, did you guys do anything good this week, entertainment wise? Watch any movies or take in any new entertainment ventures?
Not this weekend. It's been all about watching the NBA playoffs and watching tonight's fights. And
Nice.
I haven't really watched it. I did watch a cool Asian movie called Kitty the Killer. It was pretty sick, dude. It was good. Like I was like, all right, whatever. Perp's always trying to get me to watch like more Asian cinema or weird stuff, and everything he said is going to be good so far. But I found that one on my own on Amazon. But everything he says is going to be good. Like Love Lies Bleeding was dope. Like that ending though, I don't know about that ending, but I enjoyed that movie. So I said, to hell with it, I'll try some Asian, fucking kung fu or whatever. And I'll tell you what, Kitty the Killer. That was a fun movie about these girl assassins
Yeah.
called Kitties. It was crazy. It was a lot of fun. And I swear that's the guy from Old Boy. I may be wrong, but I swear it looks like the guy from Old Boy.
I'm over.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I finally got around to watching Oppenheimer. That was pretty fun. Yeah, but it's been a pretty uneventful week for me. Really, I worked. I shaved off the goat. It was bugging me every time I turned my head in my work shirt. It would like rub up against and shit. I was like, "Oh, good, I'm good." Now everybody can see my second chin. So there's that.
I don't think you have a second chin. I don't know. Mama Bear coming in with the innuendo as usual. Have you ever heard her voice? Have you ever heard her voice?
Yeah, I've been on stream with her.
Holy shit,
All
bro!
right. Let's see.
I guess she's gonna
Oh,
be on.
there he is.
I'm here.
She's gonna be
he's
on What's His
finally
Face's
here.
show.
Hey, Ashley, how's it going?
Hey.
Evening.
Hey, Ashley.
Side Rider. She's gonna be on, but it's like 2 weeks in advance. I love it when people put out like, yeah, our podcast next month. What?
Oh, that's awesome. You got to lay the groundwork.
Get
Get it in there,
Hey, have you heard? I've heard her like I've heard her talk about like gargoyles and stuff on that channel she does with the other girl. But then there's like I saw her go on Skywalker stream one time and she was talking like real low and shit. And I was like, holy shit! I just done did walk into a phone sex conversation. What the fuck is going on?
What?
Have you ever heard this woman?
Yes.
Man,
Oh, Perp just went live.
she's got a great voice.
Figures. Oh well.
Perp went live. Did he really go live to go? Wow. So we're not good enough.
I don't know. That's quite all right. You know what? That means we're gonna actually have fun tonight because we don't.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck dinosaurs, bro. Yeah.
There's good. Well, that I think we have a better panel over here, anyways.
Whoa. I'll agree.
Yeah.
I'm
just saying.
I'm here. You have the best panel of the night.
Damn right. That's what I'm saying. We're not even gonna debate it. So let's see here. In entertainment news, John Krasinski's If apparently is bombing at the box office there.
I told you I reacted to that trailer. That trailer was so bad.
The concept seemed fun, and some of the interviews were kind of funny. But yeah, no.
Most people I've seen claim they like it.
Oh,
like
that
they-
is not happening tonight, dude. Don't worry about it. We're good. There
It
will
has
be no. There will be no DC Bull tonight.
What?
No.
I got DC stuff now.
What are you talking about?
What?
What do you got, Bruce?
Well, you know, the other night when I was on the stream with Max, when he did his booster goals, blah 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 blah. It's
I thought Booster. Wait a minute. Is
that
Booster
Booster Gold was
DC?
going to that Booster Gold was going to start filming in the fall.
Sorry, this will be quick.
And
What up, Blue Jay?
And I was like, there's no way, there's no script, there's nothing. So a couple of people in the chat, you know, like to get on there. I know everything about everything and always know everything. Was agreeing with Max, and Max was like, yeah, it sounds about right. Nah, James Gunn came out and debunked it. We are still working on Booster Gold. Production isn't imminent, and that story posting is completely false.
Oh,
So, you know, stop believing scoopers. You know, you get your hopes up.
How about stop paying for scoopers?
Just
That's
wait
even
for this-
worse.
Wait for it to come out, you know.
Who
Right?
pays for scoopers? What the hell?
People-
Well,
people
we're
pay for
not
scoops.
gonna go there.
People pay. I know people that pay for scoops, man.
Oh
That's
yeah.
all I'm saying.
All right. Let's see here. Deadpool and Wolverine female variants. It'd be kind of cool to see X-23 back for the good old Wolverine.
I was thinking I was hoping they'd do Lady Deathstroke, Deadpool. You know, that way people will say Taylor Swift could be Lady Deadpool and not Dazzler.
Why would they? Is she gonna wait? Is that a real thing?
Everybody's speculating that she's going to be Dazzler and Deadpool and Wolverine. But it'll be funny if they threw a curveball and like made her Lady Deadpool instead of.
Why would they want her in anything? Have you seen her act?
No.
She can't.
It doesn't matter. They figure, you know, she's a cameo in the movie. All her fans will go see the movie.
I can't escape this chick, man. She's on all my football games. She's on YouTube every day. Now they're gonna put her in my comic book movies. God, I'm starting to believe that Illuminati shit. Just saying.
Yeah. So, and also for all you High School Musical fans, a new High School Musical film is reportedly in the works for Disney Plus. Disney wants to bring back Zac Efron as Troy Bolton. Do you think he's outgrown this role?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
just in
Oh,
Iron Claw.
Did you watch
Probably
Iron
should've
Claw,
gotten
man? No.
He-
Yeah,
He
he
probably
totally did.
should have got nominated for a fucking Oscar, and he's gonna go back to High School Musical.
Hey, Vince. Nah, I don't think this is not going to work.
Let's see here. Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Well, we knew that was going to happen.
We knew that was coming. Yeah.
Let's see here. Bad Boys 4 final trailer. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
they were
that one. Yeah, it looks funny. It does look funny.
Megalopolis. That's a remake, though, right? Like the 1920s movie or whatever the fuck.
Is it gonna be like Metropolis? But
Yeah, something like that.
And of course, my favorite Hong Kong action star is getting a spin-off movie from John Wick series. Kane spin-off movie. Oh.
Dude, he was awesome in Highlander Endgame. That's right.
He hasn't made a bad movie for me yet. And I've seen all his Hong Kong action movies.
Oh, what? This just
wait,
said we're having
is
a.
that? No, that's not who I thought.
What's up, Blue Jay?
No, it is. That's Chirrut. Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Not too bad. Not too bad. How's it going?
I think
Yeah, that's true.
Chirrut. I am with
Yeah,
the
it's
force.
true.
The force with me. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
him.
that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was in
Donnie Yen's a
whatchamacallit.
beast, man. He's like 137-year-old. Don't look a day over 40.
He's 60.
Yeah, I still need to see.
Whatever.
I say I finally saw Oppenheimer. That was great. It's about all I did this week. Not a very exciting week. I did try to catch up on some of the spoiler streams for X-Men '97, but
Oh, I did
I didn't-
finish. That's something I did. 2 nights ago, I binged X-Men '97. You guys want to hear an unpopular opinion?
Oh, Mama Bear
Cool.
just sent me this.
Episode 5
What's
was
that?
phenomenal.
Set photos from Megalopolis.
I don't know.
Who's the chick?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
That's the. I think. Well, I think she was the hacker woman from Fast and Furious. That she.
Oh, the girl from Dragons. Yeah, Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
Yeah.
So anyway, I binged X-Men '97. The 5th episode was phenomenal. I get like the 4th one. I was like, I don't really care about Jubilee being stuck in a video game. But then the 5th one, and I was like, holy shit, X-Men went dark, bro. And then I don't know, man. There's a lot of look, man. I'm sorry, but I thought it's not the 10 out of 10 everyone's saying it is. That's all I'm saying. I enjoyed it. It was awesome, but it's not a masterpiece like everyone's saying.
It's not. And if you say it's not, people get all upset and butthurt.
Yeah.
You hate the X-Men, blah blah blah.
No,
shut
it's
up.
great and I love it, but it is not a 10 out of 10. It is not
I
perfect.
thought it
There's
was-
a lot of shit that you could, but I love the way it ended. And Magneto, man, I've always kind of been a Magneto guy, but I am definitely a Magneto guy now, like all the way Magneto. Like, dude, it's a great show, but it's not a 10 out of 10 like everyone's saying. There's some hiccups in there, man.
Quit showing it.
episodes.
Jesus.
I want to see through too. What the
Did we
hell?
Did we get shut down yet? Oh shit! See, this is what happens when you give Brian the car keys.
Yeah,
Man,
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
I thought it was weird that there was like you get like 2 episodes in one episodes. You get the Jubilee episode, which was fun, but I thought it was kind of jarring in itself when you have the other half being about Storm.
Yeah.
Which was one of my favorite storylines, though. I love that. That was like one of my favorite parts of the entire series was Storm getting her powers back. That was
Right,
dope.
that one was great. The Jubilee stuff. I mean, I like Jubilee. I like her in the show. I just thought it was kind of weird that she has her own little side story, which kind of has nothing to do with anything.
My God, I will say this: there are like 7 Jubilee fans. There are like
In the whole
3
world, yeah.
Sunspot fans. Those 2 were so out of place on the team, and I have no idea why they did it.
Really, I forgot. I forgot the dude's name was. I saw Sunspot.
Yeah, I forgot he was even. I just kept calling him that rich kid because I didn't remember his name.
Yeah, and it didn't make any sense to me why they were hiding his powers until like episode 6. He finally uses his powers. I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah, but I did love it. I'm not gonna lie, especially those last 2 episodes. Wow. But it's not perfection like everyone's calling it. Like you better give it a 10 out of 10, Blue Jay, or else you're not an X-Men
Oh,
fan. As a matter of fact,
no,
if you don't give it a 10 out of 10, you're a racist.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
The gatekeeping.
Yeah, like what the fuck, bro?
The gatekeeping is strong in this one. Yeah, I personally think that X-Men 97 is like the best out of all the Disney Plus Marvel shows that we've gotten over the years. I think
yeah,
this is
it's
the best
it
one.
is. I'm just not gonna go out there and go like, no, it's perfect.
Nah, I like
Nah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier better.
No, that's fine. I liked. I think my favorite one is always was WandaVision or
Yeah, mine
it's either
And
that or Miss
Hawkeye.
Marvel.
I loved Hawkeye. A
I
lot
know
of
it was
people didn't like
alright.
it. I loved Hawkeye. But WandaVision would go before that, then Hawkeye.
So,
And
yeah.
I did see that Cloak and Dagger. I watched Cloak and Dagger the other night when I found out he was dead. I watched it just for how they go. When I was a kid, Dabney Coleman was kind of a big deal. He was in 9 to 5. He was in The Man with One Red Shoe. He was in Cloak and Dagger. I loved Dabney Coleman. I thought it was sad, but how old is he? Like 102 or some shit? He was old.
92.
Yeah.
You see, the Dabney Coleman. Actually, you mentioned Dabney Coleman. I was born in 2000. I watched a lot of cartoons growing up. He was, if you ever watched the show Recess, he played the Principal Prickly. He was
Nice.
that was one of my favorite shows growing up. So
Oh yeah, he was in War Games. He was in War Games. He was in Short Time. He was in a lot of good shit, man. Dabney Coleman was the shit, man. He really was. And he was old. Brian, Dabney Coleman was old when I was young, and now I'm old as shit. You know what I mean?
Facts. You are old as shit.
So like all these people that I loved growing up, I still see them as a young person, but they're dying, and I'm having to realize, no, wait, Louis Gossett Jr. was like 90 years old. Dabney Coleman was like 90 years old. Yeah, it was sad that he died.
yeah, he was also in Stuart Little. He was in Inspector Gadget. A lot of stuff that I used to watch growing up. Yeah, it was pretty. It came out of nowhere. Just I looked at it on Twitter. It's like, oh, he passed away. And R.P. I know him. Most of us, people around my age know him as Principal Prickly from Recess. But he has a good voice. So
Yeah. It's always it's always a sad thing, but it does happen.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it's part of life. That's the unfortunate thing. Dying's part of it.
Right.
Dying's part of life.
Right.
But I'm sure there's more pleasant things we can talk about. Like
Right.
I saw something so funny. Never mind. Keep going. I'm trying so hard.
It's all good. So tonight I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different than the standard comic book fair. I usually do that when I take over to the Max. We'll do my favorite thing in the whole wide world, tier lists, baby.
yes.
But this week's tier list is it's going to be kind of weird and somewhat amorphous, but I think it'll all make sense at the end.
Will it though? Will it?
No, probably not. Probably not. Okay. To be fair, I probably shouldn't have hit the pen before I started looking stuff up, but or thinking this up entirely. But anyways, if you're always high, you're never high, right?
Well, but we should explain why it ended up being.
Oh yeah, no, we do. Because first I was like, I want to find music movies
soundtracks, best
and
movie
best
soundtracks.
So we went through and I found one, and it was like a travesty. It was like a crime against film and anybody who appreciates it with music involved. They did not have the Crow soundtrack. They didn't have the
the
soundtrack.
Blade.
No,
For
they had one for
Blade.
the Matrix soundtrack.
Like they didn't have any of these huge, top selling soundtracks.
Godzilla
But they had-
99.
But they definitely had that bullshit, didn't they? They had that stupid Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack, didn't they? Like
Yeah.
what?
Oh, they
what are
had
you
they had
doing?
garbage on there, hot garbage. So what I decided to do, and they also didn't have what I was looking for, which is we've got a lot of biopics lately,
Yeah.
and
Or just movies based on music. Period.
yeah,
You know
music
what I mean?
and bands and just anything that we can think of that inspired somewhat of a hey, I remember that. Because what I like about these tier lists is the fact that we can kind of sit and reminisce about certain things, because instead of looking forward to what might be happening or might not be happening, we're looking about what has happened and what we enjoyed about it. So that's what I enjoyed about doing tier lists, and I think it has a perfect place on a Saturday night here. If not, you're out there touching grass or at least getting some ass.
And that's
Either
awesome.
way, you're having fun, and that's awesome. Okay?
Sometimes I'm getting the ass in the grass.
I was going to say both.
You know?
Hey, if you're getting both, enjoy the hell out of it. And yes, Jacob, I did get rid of the old goat. It was.
I am so offended by this sexual talk right now.
I'm gonna get
shut up right now. You better stop.
Without any further ado,
I can mute you, right? I can mute you.
we could always make up tiers as we go. But first, I want to kind of go through some of the ones that we picked. There's not a whole lot, which is kind of good. It'll streamline it. I do have to get up in the morning, so I can't go up too late. So the first one we have is Captain EO. If you've ever been to Disneyland, this was the first ever 3D movie I ever saw. Michael Jackson, and The next one is Don't Stop Believing, One Man's Journey, the story about Journey's interim singer while Steve Perry was being Steve Perry. I also have the
Yeah, that
Eagles
guy's
doc.
a dick, bro.
Right,
That
right.
guy's a dick. I mean, one of the greatest voices of my entire life. But what an asshole! Like
Yep.
Steve Perry's an asshole.
Right. And then I have the Eagles documentary because one, the Eagles are in a shit ton of movies in terms of that. Glenn Fry, who just passed away a few years ago, is also in a bunch of movies. He was in he did some stuff in Miami Vice in the 80s and stuff like that. Looked just like Don Johnson. Very funny. Anyways, I have Hysteria, the Def Leppard story, which was a straight to VH1 spectacular. It was actually a really good movie. I always like those kind of low key, fun. Just I don't know if you would call them budget or not, but they're good. They're good. Okay, we got the Rush, all the world's a
Canadian
stage.
rock does not count.
The Rush documentary, the greatest Russian or
Oh,
Canadian
I
band
thought
ever.
you had Nickelback on there.
Do they have a documentary?
Ah.
Were they good enough for a documentary? Or
I
did they get that far?
secretly like some of the Nickelback songs. I can't help it.
Right,
I
right.
like Nickelback sometimes. Yeah.
Look at this photograph.
I just don't know if Rush. I love Canadians, but I just don't understand that Rush group. I don't get it, bro. It's like if
I love Rush.
the Sci-Fi Channel started a heavy metal band. It's fucking
Thank
weird
you.
to me.
Thank you.
Fuck?
2112, man. We have Flight 666, the story of Iron Maiden,
Yay!
Some Kind of Monster, the movie that was made by was it Kirk Hammett? I think directed this movie.
Metallica, and they brought in a therapist and everything, man. Like it was
Yeah,
a big
it had,
deal when it came out. Yeah,
It had the dude who played in the Spider-Man movies with Andrew Garfield. That what's his face? I forgot what
great
his name-
documentary, man. Like I can't even never seen it, Brian. Some of the fights that Lars and James get into, like you can tell they love each other. They're like brothers. And then the shit with Jason, why Jason left, it's all in here, man. There's a decade of just turmoil in that documentary.
Yeah,
I can't
I'll-
believe
I'll
you've never
have to-
seen it.
I'll have to give that a shifty, man. Let's see here. When we have oh shit, what's the name of this movie with
Rhinestone, baby.
Rhinestone.
Rhinestone was because my mom loved it. I had to throw that in there. But plus, it is based on music. Have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't.
A guy wants to have sex with Dolly Parton. She won't have sex with him. They make a bet that she could turn anybody into a cowboy in 30 days. And then he wrecks his taxi cab into their country western bar, and she has to turn him into a cowboy and teach him how to sing country music and stuff. It's really
Nice.
funny.
I'll have to go look at that. All right. The next one is The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Never seen that. I've never
That's
seen that one.
One of the great Dolly Parton movies that came out back in the day. Malibu's Most Wanted.
I'm still not sure how that connects with music, but okay.
That will. What was it? What was it?
B-Rad
James
G. B-Rad G, dude. B-Rad.
Gluckman's down with, what did it say? Bill Gluckman is down with the bitches and hoes.
Yeah.
Bond? Yep.
It's a great movie.
People think Jamie Kennedy's not funny. That's fucking hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. Jamie Kennedy's funny, dude.
It's been
I
a
really
while
enjoyed
since I've seen that one.
You'll have to go back and watch it.
Bill Gluckman
Wow.
is down with the bitches and hoes. He put it all over town.
And then we're gonna have some concert films in here. We have the Beyonce Renaissance.
Yay!
We have Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour.
I got
Never
drunk to
seen
that
it.
shit twice.
Dog, bro, I got to see that commercial would come up like every time. That ad would come up every time I would have like an in between videos on YouTube for like months straight, like during the entire football season. So I'm like, dude, if the 49ers make it to the Super Bowl, they're so getting beat by the Chiefs. And that's what happened. All right, we have Hustle and Flow. I haven't seen that movie, but I've heard it's good. We've got Dirty Dancing, which is a great film. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Let's see here. One Love, the Bob Marley story. Notorious.
Nope.
Notorious B.I.G. movie. Let's see here. Love and Mercy, which is about the Beach Boys. I just want to dance with somebody.
I haven't seen that one yet. That's the Whitney one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got what's her face from Star Trek in it too. So I have to look.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
I liked it. I liked
Wait,
it.
Michael's in it?
Yeah, Michael Burnham's in it. She plays.
Oh
Whitney
shit, I'm
Houston.
in. I'm in. I love her, bro. I love her. I don't care how mad people are at the show, but I love her. I love her as a captain. I'm sorry. Let's go, Selena. I'm sorry. I
Selena.
love Michael as a captain.
This is kind of how we put Jennifer Lopez on the map, really.
No, it is. It is. Yeah, it was a big deal, and it was a great movie, and it stuck with. It's my kid is a huge. My kid is just turned 18, and she is a massive Selena fan. And my kid went through that phase where she wanted to know about all the dead rock stars. So she would make me watch the Buddy Holly story. She would make me watch La Bamba. She would make me watch shit about Pantera. Which I didn't mind that one. She would make me watch Selena with her. She would make me watch what's the other one the Buddy Holly story. There was another one.
Oh, I probably could have put that one in.
Selena, and she loves all that stuff. Stevie Nicks. Oh my God, she's addicted to Stevie Nicks. I'm like, kid, where did you learn? I've shown you music your whole life, but I haven't shown you this. Where did you find all this music? And she goes, GTA.
Oh,
That's where she found it.
GTA.
What did you say? Was in that Whitney movie?
I thought that was Michael Burnham.
No, it's not. It's Naomi Ackie.
Okay, never mind.
She was in The Rise of Skywalker.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, I like her too. Lando's daughter.
Yeah, she was good. The next one is All Eyes on Me, the Tupac story.
I thought it was all right. That was all right.
Let's see here. Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. This one is a classic.
Yeah, that was another one I got outvoted on.
Well, what's her name in this movie?
Vanity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. One of Prince's
Can you make it with a nasty girl? Yeah, she was hot. She was turbo hottie.
Yeah, that was great. I got the first Breakin' movie. Let's see here. Honky Tonk Man with Clint
Never
Eastwood.
saw that one.
La Bamba, Lou Diamond Phillips. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. I love that movie myself. It's a personal favorite. Ray, the Ray Charles story. Jamie Foxx was great in that movie.
No, he killed it.
Let's see here. We have the U2 concert film.
Rattle and Hum, baby. The first concert film I ever went to.
God damn it. I forgot House Party for this.
Oh, shit. Kid Plays House Party. I can put it in there. Hang on.
That's not exactly. I'm going to get outvoted, ain't I? So it doesn't matter. Go ahead. It's more of a dance movie, but okay.
Right. It'll work.
It works.
Kid
Who was Amadeus about?
Amadeus Mozart.
I'm kidding, bro.
Amadeus.
I remember. Do you remember that Falco song? Like that German dude. And there was a German version, and there was an American version, and people would bump that shit because of the bass line in it. Like, and we all went to see the movie, and the movie was garbage. The movie was horrible.
Yeah, it was. But it had F. Murray Abraham in it. Amadeus, and then we have Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Which, as a kid, I liked. Even at the end, when he turned into a transformer, I was like, "That's kind of cool."
All right. Let's see here. Woodstock, the movie, which was awesome and amazing.
Yeah,
the movie Rose, story about Janis Joplin.
Man, the Rose. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give you that. I still don't know if it's. I'm sure. Is it really about Jan? I mean, all right.
I imagine it's somebody similar.
I love that movie, man. I love that fucking movie.
A Star Is Born. The new one with Brad Cooper and.
I love both versions.
What's her head?
Both versions. Yeah.
I like the Chris Christopherson, Barbara
Streisand. Yeah, it's a great one too. They're both excellent. But
we got Elvis, Straight Outta Compton. What's up?
Elvis has like the weirdest soundtrack.
Elvis has. I know it's not a good movie, but like, remember last Christmas, like right before my mom got sick, I was telling y'all the only thing my mom wants to do is she wants me to take her to that Elvis movie. I took her to see it. Neither of us liked it, but it is the last movie I took my mom to see, so it's got a special place for me.
Yeah,
and the guy did do a good Elvis. Like he did do a good Elvis.
Well, it was good. It's just like the soundtrack, like it plays Elvis songs, but why do you have Doja Cat and Eminem in the soundtrack?
Yeah, it's just a weird movie, man.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Those songs I like on their own, but on an Elvis movie. It's raising eyebrows.
Let's see here. Straight Outta Compton. I actually like
A
that
crazy
movie,
motherfucking name, Ice Cube. Sorry. I just,
right?
Thank
Remember to put some money in the tip jar, everybody.
I'll definitely pay for my cuss words before we leave.
Yeah, I'll try to remember to put one in or two for myself. Let's see here. Across the Universe. Looks like
Greatest musical. That is that. I like a lot of them. I like Grease. I like Rock of Ages. But my favorite musical is Across the Universe because of the Beatles soundtrack and because Ewan McGregor kills it.
Yeah. And then we have Metallica S&M, which was
That
it
was
was an
there
event.
with the orchestra, right? Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah.
With Michael Kamen, who did a bunch of movie soundtracks. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I put it on there. Let's see here. Streets of Fire.
All Motown, baby. Diane Lane, and you know that's not her singing, but the soundtrack is so good, and it's based around them kidnapping him. A lot. That's when I actually got in. I thought I was going to get outvoted on that one, but I got that one in. But yeah, it is definitely. It is about music. It's all music almost, except for
And
when.
then we got. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's it. Except for when they're fighting, when Dafoe's fighting, you know, the gangs and shit.
Right, and then we got. Let's see here. The next one is Eddie's Cruisers.
I think it's
Or
funny
Eddie and
that
the
you put.
Cruisers.
I think it's great that you put those two together somehow because it's the same guy from both. It's the same guy.
Right.
Michael Pear, yeah, like it's the same dude. Eddie and the Cruisers was so underrated. The Live Aid concert,
and then we have the original Live Aid concert from 1985. Let's see here, Rockstar, the Mark Wahlberg classic. I really enjoyed that movie.
I love that movie.
Let's see here, The Wall from Pink Floyd. Oh shit, what the fuck movie is that? I forgot. Oh no.
Is that Santa?
I know I put that
Xanadu?
one on.
Is that Xanadu?
No.
What is that?
Oh, The Song Remains the Same. That's the
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Yeah. We have Spice World with Spice Girls, Purple Rain.
Second greatest musical movie of all time.
Right. Gotta love Morris Day and the Time. Let's see here. A Hard Day's Night, School of Rock, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, The Runaways, Cherry Bomb. Okay. What's Love Got to Do with it?
Lita and Joan both came from that. And there's an argument to be made over who had the better career. Probably Joan, but I love
Jett,
Lita.
But yeah. Now, Joan Jett transcended the pop culture threshold. Lita was kind of stuck there.
Yeah.
Whiplash, the drumming movie with Mr. Fantastic, and J. Jonah Jameson.
That's a good movie. I love that.
Fan Four Stick. Yeah.
Yeah. Saturday Night Fever, one of the greatest soundtracks ever. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I've still never seen that.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. Oh, okay. It's a song. Time Warp. Anyways, Rocket Man. I still haven't seen this movie yet.
It's good. I enjoyed it a lot, actually.
I imagine I'll like it. I really like Bohemian Rhapsody. Even though Bryan Singer's a piece of shit. I mean, moving on. The Doors.
Greatest music movie of all time.
Absolutely. He really embodied Jim Morrison in that movie, and it was amazing. The Weird Al story. I still haven't seen that one yet, but I really want to watch it. 8 Mile. I saw that in the theaters with my mom. It was a good flick. Yeah, so you got to see Rocky Horror. Like
I can't believe I've never seen it. I cannot believe it. And because I loved him. I can't believe I've never seen it. I really can't believe I've never watched it before.
He's just a sweet transvestite.
It's got Susan Sarandon in it, Meatloaf.
Oh,
I can't believe I've never seen it. It's crazy to me that I've never seen it. I might just say, I always try to save it for Halloween, and then they never have it showing, and everybody says the same thing. No, Chris, you've never seen it in a theater. Try to give it a shot. And I think this year they might actually have it in St. Louis, so I'll give it a shot.
There you go. Wedding Singer, one of my favorites.
It's a great movie, a great soundtrack.
That Thing You Do was another one that was really good. Let's see here. Spinal Tap, which was another.
If they could only keep a drummer, all their drummers keep blowing up.
Right? The Stonehenge.
It's all little. Hello,
the,
Cleveland. They couldn't
the
find a way to
majestic
say it.
Stonehenge.
It's so stupid. Yes, mate, but all other mobs go up to 11.
Right? Well, because it's one more. Let's see here. Kiss meets the
Phantom of the Park.
Phantom of the Park. Yeah, dude. They call me Dr. Love. Oh yeah, dude. Get it. All right, and we got the Blues Brothers movie. They are on a mission from God. One of my favorite biopics, Walk the Line.
It would be in my top 5, absolutely.
With Johnny Cash and June Carter. I think both those guys, nailed it. Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon, they did fantastic in that movie. So, and they did a lot of singing too, which was pretty impressive. Almost Famous.
Kate Hutton's. It's her best movie by far.
Oh, dude,
by far
and
her best.
it's also kind of based on a true story of what?
No, it's literally about Cameron Crowe. Yeah,
Cameron Crowe. Yeah.
The motherfucker that married Nancy Wilson from Heart, like this lucky bastard. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like, not only do you get to be a teenager and write for Rolling Stone, but you get to marry one of the most beautiful goddesses of the rock world. Like this lucky bastard. You know what? I changed my mind. I hate that movie.
All right, and we got the Jerry Lee Lewis movie.
Get out of fire.
Jimi Hendrix with Andre 3000, a musician in his own right. I still love Speaker Box and The Love Below. It's two of the
Waterfalls was always my favorite, and Little Wing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Waterfalls and Little Wing, my 2 favorite Hendrix songs ever.
Oh, I got Castles Made of Sand. So my dad and I, that's stuff we listen to. Like Jimi Hendrix is one of my dad's favorite performers.
Yeah.
The Woodstock, he had the Woodstock album. It was like four records, and like we would sit there and listen to all of it, man. Like the Arlo Guthrie stuff. Give me an F, give me a U, give me a C, give me a K. What's that spell? Fuck. Oh.
Dirty hippies. That's what it spells.
All right.
Dirty hippies.
And then we have one of my favorite recent ones, The Dirt.
Dude, the
Motley
first
Crue's.
5 minutes of that movie's worth it.
Right.
The first 5 minutes when he makes that chick explode.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I was like, they put that in a movie? Are you kidding me? And then we have Kid and Play with House Party, the first one, and then House Party 2 wasn't too bad either, but we'll get it. So these are tentative tiers here, S, A, B, C, and D. I did this all by myself, so I didn't have time to make tiers and get other images to go through. Let's see, Brucifer, have you ever been to Disneyland?
No, I haven't.
So you never got a chance to see the Captain EO experience in 3D?
No.
Got you. I don't think they had. When did they take it out of Disneyland? They took it out back in the 90s, right? Way back in the day. Yeah,
it's a long time ago.
I don't really remember it, so I think it's a perfect one for a good baseline. We'll give it C. It wasn't horrible. It's memorable to those who remember it. That was stupid. I'm gonna shut up now. All right, One Man's Journey, the story of the Filipino dude who ended up taking over and fronting the band Journey. I really liked it. I'm a huge fan of Journey. Always have, always will be. I thought the guy that they had singing for him for Steve Perry was really good for doing Journey songs. But yeah. Have either one of you guys seen this one?
No.
Gotcha. All right. So, hey, Chris, have you ever seen Captain EO?
No, that's one of the few on here that I haven't seen. I've seen most of them. I've even seen that Taylor Swift garbage, but there's a couple on here I haven't seen. I just knew of them.
All right. So I was going to give for a baseline, I was going to give the Captain EO one. The Journey, I was going to give it an A. It's pretty good actually. I liked it, and I like Journey, so it's quite all right. The next one is the Eagles documentary. If you have not seen this documentary, go see it. I got a concert thing on YouTube just because I wanted to watch it again. It was on Netflix. It's like 3 hours long. It chronicles the entire history of the band, obviously. The Eagles, aside from being like the epitome of what you would consider to be a classic rock band, they had a lot of interesting cogs and pieces. A lot of the members have gone on to have their own careers or had careers before, like Joe Walsh, Don Henley, to name a couple. Don Henley was huge. I mean, Don Henley went on to make his own career. So if you ever heard of songs like "Dirty Laundry" or "The Age of Innocence," I mean, he did a lot of good songs. Yeah. So, anyways, "The Boys of Summer" is another one of my favorite songs from about baseball, which is quite nice. All right. So, "Hysteria," the Def Leppard story.
Nope.
Nope.
Never seen it.
Nope. Never seen it. Do you know anything about Def Leppard and their history, or do you like Def Leppard the band?
No, I know.
Gotcha. Fair enough. But are you getting it? I'm getting it. Really getting it.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite Def Leppard song?
Oh hell yes, I do. Do you want to get? Let's get rocked, man.
Really, my favorite.
Yeah, dude,
my
that music
favorite
video is legit.
My favorite, I think their best work ever was on the Hysteria album, and because they had Mutt Lange making them perfect. But I love the song Hysteria. That's like my favorite Def Leppard song.
Yeah, I like that song too. Hysteria when you're near. All right. Anywho, moving on. All the World's a Stage, the Rush documentary. I personally love it, and I would put it in S tier, but I understand not everyone is a fan of Rush. But Neil Peart is a drum god, and
I'll
a drum
give
god.
you that. Neil
Rest
Peart
in peace,
was a drum
Neil.
god. Yeah.
You were a god amongst men. But we'll give her the old B treatments. Flight 666, the Iron Maiden documentary. If you have not seen, yes, I was going to say, yeah, Bruce is going to freak out.
It's Iron Maiden. I'll tell you, Brian, I've never liked that they call it the Big Four when actually it's the Big Five.
Yeah.
I've always thought Iron Maiden should be up there with Slayer, Megadeth, Metallica, and Anthrax. I have no idea why they're not. It's not the Big Four.
Well, it's because they put
five.
them in the BTHMO or whatever, the British New Wave of Heavy Metal.
That could be it.
So they put him in with bands like Judas Priest,
Priest,
Saxon, and shit like that. Yes. So like, if you have not seen this documentary, it is on YouTube. Go watch it. This band went through a million different parts and pieces to get to the right sauce.
Yeah.
And Bruce still sounds like the Bruce I grew up on.
Yes, Bruce Dickinson.
Like this dude is not missed a beat.
No, he can still hit it. Still has the energy. Man's like 90 years old. Flies the plane. Okay.
That's crazy. They got an Iron Maiden airplane with Eddie on it. It's so fucking dope.
Yeah. No. And the whole story behind Eddie, everything. I mean, this band is amazing. They're one of the best rock bands in history. Please check it out.
What's your favorite Iron Maiden song?
Oh, dude, oh my gosh.
It's hard, right? But I would either have to go with wasted time, wasted years, or the Trooper. That riff. Yeah.
I like Aces High.
Man. Aces High is good.
The beginning of that, dude.
Hallowed be thy name. It's so hard.
Anything off of Power Slave, I love that album.
You know what?
Why I have to be a power slave.
Power Slave was considered one of their lower tier albums.
I love that one, dude.
I love that one. I love Seventh Son of the Seventh. I love them all. Dude.
Right. Can I play with madness? Let's see here. Some Kind of Monster. It was okay. I'll have to go back and watch it because Saint Anger was such a shitty album.
You push it out. You push it out. Yeah, that rim shot. I don't know what they were thinking, bro.
Frank, tick, tick, tick. Oh god.
Yeah, I know the Mad League. The only one I actually like. I don't think I. Matter of fact, I don't think I. It wasn't until. As a matter of
That Saint
fact,
Anger snare.
I was like, I'm not really feeling Metallica anymore. Then Death Magnetic came out, and I'm like, okay, there's my Metallica. You know what I mean? Okay, there's my Metallica. Like,
Right? They did that song "The Day That Never Comes," and it was like the spiritual successor to fucking One. And I was like, damn, I love this fucking song. All right, Rhinestone. I have not seen it.
it's a funny movie. It's got some good songs in it. I wouldn't call it anything super special. It'd be like a B or
Okay.
C. You know,
All right.
unless you're like a mega Dolly Parton fan. You know,
She had a
A high
time,
B.
you know.
yeah, she's still around.
This one here is a classic. I don't care who you are. The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Burt Reynolds. Yeah, no, you cannot go wrong.
I gotta see
all right.
that one, man. I think
I
that
didn't
was
see it
one that
again.
when
It's
I
been a
was-
long time.
I
dude.
think that was one that when I was young, I wasn't allowed to watch. My dad wouldn't let me watch it because I wasn't allowed to see movies when I was little.
It wasn't that bad.
right.
I don't think
Wasn't
it,
Don?
Is it really about a? Is it really about a whorehouse?
yes,
Oh, okay.
it was a comedy.
Jesus! Hey. All right, Malibu's
Wait,
Most
did you
Wanted.
adopt Callie? Do you have Callie? Are you at Max's house right now? We just
No,
don't
what
know
happens
it.
is our neighbors get to barking, and then our dogs start barking. It's like, God damn it, man! My
Yeah.
window's open, so it's like you can hear it worse
Ah.
than normal.
Like,
Let's see
is
here.
Max visiting?
No. Malibu's Most Wanted.
I don't know, Brian. I know.
I
you don't like
absolutely
it.
love this movie, but I
It's
get it.
funny as shit. No, it's fun. It's definitely a high B for sure, man.
Okay, yeah.
I know a lot of people hate Jamie Kennedy, but that's some of his best fucking work right there. That's
I'm
that
telling
movie,
you.
the game box.
I'll give it a B.
Yeah.
I'll give it a
thank
B.
you. Thank you, Blue Jay. Yeah, no, this movie was awesome. I love it. Just the poster when it says Bill Gluckman's down with the bitches on the hose
That's funny as shit,
Still-
dude. That makes me
still
laugh.
gets
You
me
validate
laughing.
parking? Yeah, we get
Yeah.
ours.
Right, right. He
When he asks him to get weapons, and she shows up with like a harpoon.
You know
Go
what?
get your gat.
You know, thinking about this, I might actually do a tier list similar to this, but like movies from like the 90s and 2000s. I probably
Oh yeah,
Remember
yeah.
when-
The
remember
good old
when-
comedies.
Anthony
Right.
Edwards, and Tay Diggs were so fucking funny.
Oh my god, dude! They're trying to get all method. And they're
Oh
like,
my god, what's my motivation? It was
Right.
so, dude. That movie. You're right, man. That's a great movie, man. That is a great movie. It's so cringe, but it's the good kind of cringe, you know. Like
but
you
the
don't get a-
political ads where he's like trying to break down the walls of racism and
you
stuff. It's
just
like,
don't get a lot of good like awkward cringe comedy. It's either too
No.
cringe
What
or too awkward.
what about the part where Jimmy Kennedy dropped the N-word?
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
everybody
yeah.
just
or
start-
and then-
everybody
when
just
they
stared at
lifted the
him.
needle and everybody stopped.
when they start calling him the White Kong.
King Kong, hey gosh, shit. Oh man.
The White Kong, and I'm just like,
Oh my
dude,
god, this shit is real.
you could not make that movie today. You could not make that.
No,
movie.
you cannot, man.
No,
you
the
cannot.
only way out is in a box. All right, we have Beyonce's concert film.
I haven't seen it yet, but I did watch her new documentary on HBO about people giving her shit because she wants to sing country music now. And like
Really?
it's a whole documentary about how people are coming at her
Yeah.
saying that she shouldn't be allowed to sing country music. And she's like, what? It's not, and they're not saying it's because she's black. That's what I thought it was going to be. No, they're saying it's because she hasn't done country before. What the fuck does that matter? Darius
rappers-
Rucker started with Hootie and the fucking Blowfish. Now he's one of the greatest country singers of all time. Like,
Oh,
you know what I
Darius
mean?
Rucker's
Like,
awesome.
yeah, like I don't understand they're just
Rappers
mad. They're hating.
change their style most of the time. How is Beyonce
Well,
going to country
here's
music any
the
different?
Here's a perfect example. Talk about somebody who went the opposite direction.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor friggin' Swift. Yeah.
Okay, started out country, ended up freaking pop. Okay, but we're gonna shake it off. I don't know.
Don't do it.
I hate that I know so many words to her songs. I do. I hate it. But when you have daughters, it's gonna sink in, man. It's just gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I forgot about. I listened to Post Malone, but I forgot he does rap, but now he's doing country and stuff. But I still listen to him to this day.
Kid Rock went country, went full
Yeah,
country.
Mhm.
He started, you
Yeah.
know, and that dude's like pure Detroit. Like he's not, faking it like the Juggalo guys. You know,
Shit.
you know,
ICP.
yeah, he's not faking like he's real Detroit, pure Detroit. Like that's. I told you guys, man, I'm from Chicago. I'm from a bad neighborhood, and there's only one place that scares people from Chicago, and that's Detroit.
So we have Hustle and Flow. Is our next
It's a
one.
masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. It's
Masterpiece.
got to go up top. It is.
Not gonna argue.
It really is a masterpiece, dude.
That's
Who
why.
else in it? You got Anthony Edwards. You've got Taraji P. Henderson. You got Terrence Howard. It's just so good, but you gotta watch it, Brian. It's not what you expect it to be.
Gotcha. No, that's gonna be my next one. I'm gonna have to keep I'm gonna have to watch half this list. All right, so Dirty Dancing.
It's a
I
classic.
really like this movie. It's
Man,
a classic.
It's a classic. You got to give it at least an A.
I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. One girl's story growing up in the Catskills.
But it's
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Okay,
Nobody
I mean,
puts
it is.
babies in the
It's
corner.
Patrick. No.
Yeah,
no,
sorry, dude, Patrick.
And he was the
Patrick,
original
yeah.
groomer in this film.
Yeah, and he danced for the original
Very true.
groomer.
He
Wow,
was the
bro.
original groomer.
He was. I mean, she was.
Come on. She's
she
like
was-
14, 15.
Jennifer Grey was how old at that summer of love for her?
She was 17 in the movie.
He still groomed her. A position of power.
Hey, she's like the wind. Okay,
She's like the wind.
she's just a fool to believe she had anything.
All right.
What's up, fool?
No, wait, what's
What's
his song, Brian? Don't try to speed us through
What?
this.
Just like the wind.
What's his song? Is it She's Like the Wind?
Oh, that was the
That's-
one that Patrick
She's like
Swayze
the
did.
way-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Patrick. Okay, so that is the one
Oh, yeah.
Patrick's saying. Okay.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? That was George Clooney's movie.
Mama Bear, it was the 50s. Shit was different in the 50s and 60s, man. Like, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. He was a little bit older than her. He was like a greaser. You know what I mean? He was a greaser and she was a social. It literally
Well,
is. It's literally just, you know what I'm saying? The Outsiders with dancing.
That's not good. Her dad was Jerry Orbach.
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it depends on what state you're in. Back then, 15 was legal.
There you go.
Moving
Let's
on.
All right,
well,
one
here, all
more.
I'm saying is I just want to say one thing before we go any farther past this, okay?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
No, we get all worked up about things like that were set in the times back then, and movies that were made in the 80s where someone 17 might have fell in love with. These are the reason they have the Romeo and Juliet laws now, okay? But it's okay for us to every week to watch some chick ride a dragon, then go home and fuck her brother or her cousin or her dad, and we're all okay with that.
Well,
It's fantasy.
I don't know. No comments. I haven't seen One Love yet, but I really want to see it. Have you seen it?
I watched
it's
it. I watched it about a week ago, and it's very good. It's
Okay.
good.
I
It's-
saw it. I saw that in theaters. I saw that in theaters. I thought it was pretty. It was
It's
pretty good.
about- Yeah, it's about that time period, Brian, like right when they tried to assassinate him and him going live anyway, when he thought he was going to get killed. It's a great movie.
It's not necessarily like like the rise of Bob Marley. It kind of takes place in like the later part of his life before he died in 1981. So it was that. It was. I mean, it was pretty good. The dude that played him was pretty solid.
I haven't seen this movie yet, but I really enjoyed his music back in the 90s. Notorious B.I.G.
That was all right. I still can't get over the fact that Anthony Mackie played Tupac.
Thank you, Vince. That's all I'm trying to say, Vince. That's all I'm trying to say. It's like different times, There was a time when the Romans used to go out and conquer entire lands and take slaves. We grew out of it. Would that shit fly today? No, but it's little love stories like that.
Yeah, there's a
that
reason why we
made-
moved past it.
Yeah, there's a reason why we moved past it, but there's a reason Romeo and Juliet laws are in place. There's a reason for that.
See, I haven't seen Love and Mercy either, but that one looks like it would be-
That's the one I can't. Paul Dano kills it, and John Cusack kills it, and Elizabeth Banks kills it, and I wouldn't call it a masterpiece. It's maybe a solid B, a low A, but it's a good movie, man. It's a good movie.
All right, the Whitney Houston movie.
I haven't seen it
I
yet.
liked it. I liked it.
I
Okay.
haven't seen it yet. I probably should though, because I loved Whitney growing up. Remember when you would come home, Brian? I don't know how you're not much younger than me. Remember when they had 1-800 dial MTV and they would do the countdown every day?
Oh, God.
Yeah. And Whitney was always on there. That I Want to Dance with Somebody song was always on there right behind Motley Crue. Nothing could dethrone Motley Crue for some reason. Home Sweet Home won. They finally had to take Home Sweet Home off the list because it won every day.
That was a classic song, man.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see here. Selena.
Selena's.
Come on, man. If you
Jennifer
didn't cry-
Lopez.
Yeah, if you didn't, it put Jennifer on the map. It's about probably the greatest Tejano singer of all time. She was going to cross over, probably win Grammys, and the movie you'll bawl. It's a masterpiece.
Exactly. All eyes on me. Doo-doo.
The movie was all right. Tupac, if we were talking about Tupac, he'd be S tier. Talking about the movie, I'm a Blue Jay. It's a B. It's not bad.
Yeah, the dude's pretty good, but that's alright. It's alright. So whatever.
I absolutely love this movie, but I understand. We have to fill in the box.
Oh no, I love The Last Dragon. Don't get me wrong. Show enough, baby. I love The Last Dragon, but I just don't know how it incorporates with what we're doing right now.
Well, first off, it's produced by Barry Gordy for one, and two,
What?
it revolved around music. So I was like, you know what? I absolutely love this movie, and I figured
It's definitely a B level.
we
I give it-
never ever like mention it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm
It's free
find a
on
way
YouTube. You can watch
to
it.
work
anytime
it
you
in.
want.
Dude, the Golden Glove, okay, and then finding
Dude,
out everything
when
you
the
needed
music
was at a
stops?
Chinese. Oh, dude.
Remember when the
Yeah.
music stops? Could you teach me some moves? Remember? And when he
Yeah.
fights, sure enough, and the glow. You got the glow. Bro, when I was a kid, that was my shit. I think I went and saw this movie for a week straight at the Dollar Cinema. Like, this was my shit. I wish I knew his name.
Yeah, but
When he-
that was like all he was in too. It's like
Yeah,
he
well,
was like
I
a
don't remember
model
anything.
or something like
when
that.
When
yeah.
he caught the bullet in his teeth. Even the villain was cool, man. He was like a
Sure
knockoff
enough.
Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
the
yeah.
other guy, the
the Weasley
the
club
mafia
owner.
guy, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Break in.
I have fond memories
Hey.
of it, but I'm not gonna call it like some.
A. All right.
It's
Hey.
iconic. I would give it an A or B. Yeah, Breaking's good, man.
Yeah, it's so good they made a second one, and this was a canon film, so like, yeah.
The second one wasn't bad. I had fun with Electric Boogaloo too. It was all right.
Let's see here. Honky Tonk Man. I have not seen this movie.
Neither have I. It's Clint. I can't believe I've seen just about everything Clint's been in, man.
Here, we're gonna call this one.
I'm gonna go with Mama Bear on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mama Bear on this one. She said I've seen the movie like 50 times. She loves it, but the age is questionable. It is it, but it fucked Jennifer Grey up. You know what I mean? I guess they didn't like each other,
Yeah, I imagine.
and that they didn't get close until because look, it's a weird story, and when they were doing Red Dawn, they were very fond of each other. You couldn't separate them. When they did Dirty Dancing together, they hated each other. Here's what I think. I think they were on the skids, bro. I think they were together for a minute and then they broke up.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then when he got sick, they became friends again.
I have not seen La Bamba, but I do love Blue Diamond Phillips, so that's automatically at least.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Bro,
Is it good?
Oh my god, you're killing me, bro.
Oh
Really?
God. Really?
First of all, La Bamba should be at the very top. It's an S tier movie. I'm not even making this up. Okay. And it's not just got him in it. It's got Lou Diamond Phillips, but the guy that plays his brothers in a lot of movies too. I love him. It's got oh my god, bro, it's so good. It's got the Big Bopper in it. It's got Buddy Holly in it. It's so, dude, you gotta watch it, man. And it tells you where the song O'Donna came from, the racism he had to deal with, him blowing up. His mom is a fan. It's an all-star cast. I can't believe you've never seen it. That kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Like I said, there's a lot on these ones that I'm gonna have to go and watch. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. I personally think this is a fantastic movie. it parodied a lot of the movies that were coming out around that time. And John C.
I've never
Riley
seen it. I like John C. Riley, but I've never
is
seen it.
goddamn hilarious in this movie. Jenna Fisher. Yeah, no, it's this movie's amazing. If you have not seen it, please go watch Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. There's a lot of Cox jokes.
That's funny. Who doesn't love a good cock joke?
Right. Exactly. Walk Hard is excellent. Ray.
Sorry.
I have
Jaybird.
I haven't seen this movie either.
Blue Jay, answer me a question.
Yeah,
Why are chickens and roosters so funny?
because they got cock.
Because
Big cock.
that's my only bad joke ever.
Oh my god.
Because
I thought it was gonna be a
Ray should be S tier, Brian. I agree with you.
Didn't it win an Academy Award or something?
Yeah,
like that?
and Jamie killed it. He killed it. I mean, he really did. I love the part.
He came a
where
long way from freaking In Living Color, dude.
The scene where he's making fried chicken in the kitchen and the woman comes home and she's like, "What the fuck you doing cooking in the dark?" And he's like it's gonna make any difference to me? I'm blind. You know what I mean? Like she wanted to know why he didn't have the lights on and was cooking. It's funny shit.
Let's see here. Anything with U2 is automatically S tier.
Yeah, no, Rattle and Home's maybe the best concert movie I've ever seen.
And that was-
except maybe Live Aid.
That's
It's
like
up there
right
with
around
Live Aid.
the Joshua Tree era of U2. which
Yeah,
is
right. Yeah, it was
arguably
right
the
before.
best.
Yeah, Rattle and Hum. It was Joshua Tree, Rattle and Hum, and the one after that. It's just phenomenal music.
Amadeus was.
That was a bad movie, man. That was not a good movie. Everybody hates that movie, and everybody hates the guy. And the guy that played Amadeus, that ruined his career.
Yeah, he didn't really do much after that.
He did Corky from Life Goes On. That's it. After that, I think I didn't think he did much more. And then it might not even be the same guy. It wasn't Corky. It was the other guy, not Corky. Corky was the one that it doesn't matter.
Well, the sister from Life Goes On was in Malibu's Most Wanted. There you go. Moonwalker, Michael Jackson.
Very great soundtrack. I still love Michael to this day, even though all the questions about was he or wasn't he. I love Michael. I've always loved Michael, and that was an okay movie, man. I had fun. It's a good solid B, you know.
Yeah.
You put it on S tier?
Oh, goddamn right. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, when he turned into a transformer at the end, I was like, okay, this shit's getting weird. And Joe Pesci with the spiders, it was so weird because it was at a time where you couldn't see it in theaters. You had to go buy it on Laserdisc or you know, they didn't have DVD then in VHS. It was a good movie, man. But weird.
Criminal. All right, we have Woodstock.
Simply because of what it's based on, it's got to be A or S tier. It's Woodstock was a big deal, man. That was a big deal.
It's a personal thing. My dad, he is a huge Carlos Santana fan. We went and saw him in concert. He was like 18 years old playing at fucking Woodstock Live. Jimi Hendrix kicked ass in this one. Everybody was there. They kicked ass. It was a great. I wish I was alive. I wish I was around to actually be there and experience it. But I guess if you could remember Woodstock, you weren't there.
That's what they say.
Let's see here. Rose. I have not seen this movie yet.
The Rose is. I can't. It's first of all, that's my mom's favorite movie. I cannot get through it without getting upset. And the song "The Rose" is amazing. I don't know if it would be S tier, but it's definitely a good movie.
Well, that was like high Bette Midler era, you know, like.
Oh no, it's peak Bette. Like right, that and Beaches are like her two greatest movies. You know what I mean?
No, not Beaches.
She's been in some good shit, man. That Beaches and The Rose. I mean, she's been in some funny stuff Down and Out in Beverly Hills, but the one that always stands out for people is Beaches and The Rose. Like that's the one that everybody, when they think of Bette Midler, that's what they think.
I told you.
And her music.
Hero.
Well, no, her music's
Does
pretty good.
anybody know that you're my hero? Oh God, you are the wind beneath my wings.
Fly.
I have not seen this movie, A Star Is Born, but I know it was really good.
It's
so-
it's a easy A, bro. Easy
Yeah.
A. It got nominated for I don't know how many Academy Awards. Every time I watch it, the ending it deals with mental health issues. His dog
S
looks
tier.
just like Chewie.
Wait, what we
Lady
talking about?
Gaga killed it, and
Star
Bradley
Is
Cooper.
Born.
Man,
S tier. S.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was in Hocus Pocus.
I would put it on S. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it deserves it. You know.
Mhm.
All right.
I also
Um,
think that Bradley Cooper's married, but him and Lady Gaga were fucking. I really believe that.
Oh,
dude.
jeez.
Jesus.
Have you ever
That's
seen the
called
way she? Have you ever
that's
seen the way?
called on-screen chemistry.
No, they've done it off screen. When she sings, he shows up at all her concerts lately. He goes up and sings with her. The way she hangs on him and puts her head between his legs and shit. It's just weird. If I look, all I'm saying, if I was married to Bradley Cooper, I'd be a little upset with what Lady Gaga's doing with my man. That's all I'm saying.
Right. All right. Elvis. I have not seen this movie yet.
It's
Um,
not
Elvis-
good. It's
Elvis,
not
I
good.
thought I thought it was good. Like I thought the story about Elvis was pretty interesting. The one thing that just took me back about of it was just the use of the soundtrack.
Well,
'Cause
they made it more about his manager than him.
well,
Oh,
yeah,
see, that's
'cause-
stupid.
yeah, but like they play Elvis music. They play Elvis's songs, like no question about it. But for whatever reason, they have Doja Cat, Eminem, CeeLo Green.
Oh
to
no,
do-
no! You don't do contemporary artists.
I
doing
don't
songs.
get it. I just don't get
Well,
it.
they either sample his songs or they remix some songs or make original songs based on the movie. They're good songs on their own. It's just weird in the movie. Like
Oh yeah, no, that would be kind of weird.
You wouldn't.
no,
I guarantee you wouldn't like this movie,
the
Brian. You
Doja,
would
there's
not like this movie.
the Doja Cat song is in the movie and it does not
What?
fit at all.
No. Okay, so that's.
The,
I'm
the
sorry.
comic book stuff at the beginning, where they did like
That's
sketches,
rude.
Captain Marvel
it
Jr.
was very weird.
That's ruining it for me.
Well, I still think it's
that
good.
was
I
great.
would just if you
I
get
like
past like the weird music drops from modern artists, but I still think it's a worth watch.
All right. Straight Out of Compton.
Crazy
S
tier,
It's without a
S
doubt
tier.
S tier.
Oh,
it's
yes.
it's one of the best movies I've ever seen when it comes to music. Yeah, but a lot of these are going to be S tier for me because there's not. There aren't too many music movies that suck. There's only a handful that I don't like.
Rocket
The
Man.
Easy E stuff, man. Cruising down the street in my 612.
How shy he was at first, and they made him sing, and he blew up into this huge star. Then went solo and had a great. They all went solo.
I
and
just
had great
remember how much
careers.
they made fun of him in the Snoop videos.
Possibly the
Wow,
greatest-
yippee, yank.
Possibly the greatest mix man and beat maker of all time. I mean, dude, yeah, and to be able
Damn.
to.
Did you highlight this comment? My mother is cracking the whip. I hope you're listening to us then, at least.
Oh, I didn't know his mom was listening. I'm
Facts.
cussing like crazy, but
My God,
I
I think I almost read it wrong. What the fuck?
Stop.
All right.
Stop.
Across the universe.
I
really
did.
it's in my top 5. It's probably my favorite musical movie. It's probably my second favorite musical movie of all time.
We're gonna give it an S out of respect.
It's all Beatles. It's so good. It's at least an A tier. I wouldn't put
I
it
enjoy
at S
the
tier,
Beatles.
but it's definitely A.
Okay, so this one has some personal sentimentality to me. I think it's S tier because it's basically Metallica's greatest hits up to like 2000. Okay,
And they had the balls to bring in an orchestra, which no one had ever tried before.
oh yeah,
You know,
and mhm. And they redid it a few years back. Like they did it again with the symphony, but it wasn't the same. I still have this CD. It is scratched to shit.
yeah.
Just like most CDs from that era. And I did buy it when it came out. So yeah, I've had that CD for a very long time. It was my only version of certain songs. Like I didn't have Master of Puppets for a really long time, so that was my only version of Master of Puppets, which really good. But anyways, let's see here. Streets on Fire. I have
It's
not
all
seen this movie.
right. It's based on Motown. The soundtrack's better than the movie. It's a C movie, but it's an
Okay.
80s cheesy. I'm gonna go fight Willem Dafoe. He's in a bad motorcycle gang with like
Nice.
R&B and Motown music. It's very.
So it's the
But
kind of
Diane
stuff
Lane
you
was
see-
gorgeous. Diane Lane was gorgeous in that movie.
Oh, she was back in the 80s, man. Anyways, let's see here. Eddie and the Cruisers. I haven't seen this movie either. But
It's good. It's a mystery on whether or not he's dead or not. Did he fake his death?
I didn't know there was a part 2 until recently.
Yeah, the second one's not very good, but the first one's really good. I would give it a solid B. Eddie and the Cruisers a solid B.
all right, and then we got the OG Live Aid.
Yeah, that's S tier.
that's
all day
S
long.
tier.
Come on, man.
Freddie. Just
Freddie alone.
Yeah, just
Freddie alone.
Right.
But you put in the fact that Phil Collins flew. And he did his set in London, then flew to America to Philadelphia and sang by the end of the concert that night.
yeah. He was taking a Concorde, that
Bro,
brand
you had
new
the-
invention.
You had Led Zeppelin, you had the Eagles, you had everybody. You had Spandau Ballet. You had a lot of
Yeah.
80s groups you guys don't remember. You had the Cars. Yeah. I could go
Yeah.
watch Live Aid right now.
And then you had Farm Aid. After
Oh, let's
that.
watch it after the stream.
Live Aid? The whole Live Aid movie? I'll
No.
watch Live Aid.
Well, just the Queen part for me.
Oh, the Queen part's not that long. It's only like 18 minutes.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it says about 28 minutes, something like that.
Yeah,
Radio
I've seen it a few
Gaga.
times. Oh yeah, dude.
I love
Hammer
that
to
song.
Fall is still one of my favorite ones. Dude, Rockin' Montreal is on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
but Brian, nothing. Look, they said if you watch the documentary, there's a documentary about on Live Aid, right? It's free on YouTube. It's 3 parts. That punk guy that put it together, he went over to Africa and saw those people starving. It freaked him the fuck out, and he got real liberal. And he came back and he's like, "Can you pull it off?" And they had never even heard of closed circuit TV or satellite stuff like that. Like hadn't, and they did it, and then the whole world stopped. Freddie did that. What the Radio Gaga part?
Oh,
The whole
yeah.
world just stopped in
You-
every
every
place,
time I
every-
hear that song, it gives me chills.
bro. Freddie had at one moment in time, Freddie had control of the entire planet.
For me, that's Hammer to Fall.
Yeah, they
The
went
song
right
Ham-
into
the
Hammer.
song
They
Hammer
went
to
right
Fall
into
is
Hammer
when
to
he-
Fall after.
Well,
Yeah.
Hammer to Fall is when he was dancing with the cameraman.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. It's so
Yeah.
good, dude.
But they do that. They do that at Wembley. That whole show that they do.
Yeah, the Wembley one's just as good.
Oh, but it's twice as long, dude. It's like holy shit. And then they do God Save the Queen at the end, and it's like, oh, just get out of here. They send Freddie off proper. Let's see here. That was one of their last live shows.
I
too.
remember it was one of the first. This and that Moscow Music Peace Festival were the 2 times that I asked my dad for anything music involved on closed circuit TV. And back then, pay-per-view was expensive.
Oh, that
'Cause they-
Moscow Music. Peace
remember-
Festival is legit,
Remember, Brian, they
dude.
had to bring a box to your house so you could watch shit.
Oh
The
yeah,
cable-
yeah.
They brought the box, and I remember during the Freddie Mercury part, I looked over and my mom was bawling. And I didn't understand the moment at the time, but they were showing all the different views of there in London, Philadelphia, Africa. They were showing all the different places, and every theater, every stadium was clapping at the same time with Freddie. He had control of the whole world at one
no.
moment. No one's ever
It's
done
crowd
that before.
control.
It's insane. It's
Crowd
insane.
control is insane, dude. All right, Rockstar. I liked it a lot. It was kind of the. I would go
It was
back.
it was about 80s metal and what it was like to live that lifestyle, and then when grunge kind of took over and alternative music. Yeah, it's an S tier movie without doubt. Just the guy singing them. I don't know if it's S or not. It may not be S. It's definitely an A.
Yeah, no, we'll go with A. I know Bruce doesn't like Mark Wahlberg, so
Nope.
we'll take him down a peg. All right, Pink Floyd's The Wall.
I didn't even know he didn't like Mark Wahlberg that night. I'm like, we're watching Invincible.
Oh,
I didn't even know, but admitted it was a good movie.
it was all right.
If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Yeah.
There's so many different things I could say about that.
It's such a that movie when I was a kid, that movie fucked me up. I still love the soundtrack, but I do not understand that movie when the guy shaves his nipples off.
Yeah, the movie's
And
weird as fuck.
It's so
dude.
when the flowers start having sex with each other, and then the Nazi planes with the walking hammers. Oh fuck, dude, it's so weird, man.
Mother, do you think they'll like this song? All right. Let's see here. The Led Zeppelin one. Dude, that's iconic.
Yeah,
Um,
it was like what they were, and plus they were one of the first to do it. Them
yeah,
and
and
Aerosmith.
when
Them
they
and
show
Aerosmith.
the
Yeah.
and
And
the
Sabbath.
rendition. Oh yeah, dude.
Them, Aerosmith, and Sabbath were like the first three to do it. You know.
Yeah. Their rendition of Stairway to Heaven in this. It's just as God level.
I
Sorry.
just love Cashmere, and that's not even my favorite. When they, dude, Led Zeppelin favorite ever when the levee breaks, bro.
Oh, that's a great one, dude.
Greatest
I like-
song ever.
Communication Breakdown. That's one of my favorites.
Coming to your world, spice up your life, everybody. I know the words.
I absolutely positively love this
Shake
movie.
it to me, Tom. Oh, it's all right.
I fell into Spice Girls fever. I'm sorry, we had Spice.
Did you have a
Girls.
favorite?
Oh, Posh, dude, 100%.
Posh is favorite. I like
Dude,
Ginger.
Victoria
I always-
Beckham. Oh my god, dude.
I always like Jerry Halliwell. I always thought she was cool.
Well, I
you
did
know?
too. I did too. But no, I just something about Victoria.
Well, yeah, that's why
Uh,
David Beckham married her. There's definitely something about that.
Right.
Remember when she's like, "Is my skirt too short?" And they're like, "No," and she pulls it up. Dude, it was a funny movie. It really was a funny movie.
It was fun. I enjoyed it, dude. It had Alan Cumming in it.
It was. They weren't afraid to make fun of themselves. It was a goofy little movie where I had fun with it, man. I had fun with that movie.
and afterwards you end up speaking British for a hot minute.
Mama Bear.
What?
Yeah, no, it'll rub off on you. Yeah,
It rubs
it'll rub
off on you. It's like
Yeah.
that all the time when I watch British stuff, dude, or Canadian things. If I watch Trailer Parks Boys, I'm talking like I'm from Nova Scotia for like freaking a month afterwards, dude. It's pretty bad.
Dude, don't even get me started. I've watched all.
I sound
every
like
season.
CJH.
It's so good. It's so fucking.
Who's
that's such a funny show.
CJH?
All right.
D-Rock is my favorite person in the whole world.
Dearly beloved, we're here to get through this thing.
Oh, come on,
called
man.
life.
That's probably my
Electric
that-
word called life.
It's in my top 5. It might be my favorite movie soundtrack of all time. After The Crow. Yeah.
And when you're talking to your shrinking Beverly Hills, you know Dr.
Purple,
Everything gonna
dude,
be
Purple
all
Rain
right.
is, yeah, it's S tier. It's absolutely S tier.
Instead of asking
Apollonia.
how much time you got left, ask what you know.
Oh,
'Cause it's a-
oh, yeah.
You're on your own. I love that song. It
I
gets me
can't believe he's gone.
hyped. I
You know what
know.
mean? That
Yeah,
blows
yeah.
my mind. Like my mind cannot wrap around the concept of
And-
a world without
and,
Prince in it.
One of
Because
the
he was
last,
such a big deal to me.
the last good Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh,
Prince.
and it started raining when he was playing
Yes,
Purple
yes.
Rain.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yes.
Dude,
Tears.
so good.
Tears.
Rain.
Purple rain. And then he was in that movie, Stay Tuned, where I dropped that the other day. With
You know
John
what else he
Ritter.
was in? You know what else he was in? He was on New Girl a few times.
Yeah. And then guys
and
back
Under the
Batman.
cherry, Graffiti Bridge and Under the Cherry Moon. Both good movies.
And then he did like 90% of the soundtrack to the 1989 Batman movie.
Yeah, Bat Dance.
He did almost every song on there.
I love
There's like
Kevin
8
Smith.
songs on there.
I love Kevin Smith talking about what it was like to meet Prince, like how eccentric he is and shit.
the Dave Chappelle stuff, dude, where he talks about the Eddie
Playing
Murphy
basketball, and they were
Yeah,
still wearing the
dude.
same clothes they had at the club.
shirts versus blouses. I was like, oh
Wait,
no.
Charlie Murphy's gone too. Like they're all gone, man. We're losing all the greats.
Yeah. All right. Hard Day's Night, and I should be
It's an okay movie.
sleeping like a log. Yeah, it was okay. Give her a bisky. No way you can stop the School of Rock. It wasn't horrible.
A B.
No, it's one of the few movies I can go back and watch.
I give it a
Jack
B.
Black. Yeah, it's a good
B?
B.
Yeah.
I gave Miranda Cosgrove a name there. She was in that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot she was in that. She was, yeah.
Let's see here. Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. I personally love this movie.
I've never seen it,
I love it.
but I heard they
Thank
had
you.
didn't they have an HBO show too? I didn't even
Yeah,
know
they
that.
did. Well, they used to-
A.
A tier. It is an A tier. It's an A tier.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Tanakh. no, dude, just Dave Grohl at the end of this as the devil, just playing drums and playing. Oh, dude, Dave Grohl, please and thank you. I'll take Dave Grohl with anything. Okay, one
Dude,
of my
I love
favorite
him.
things
I love him.
was
That's how I.
the Foo Fighters music videos, dude, from the
Yeah,
from the
no,
90s.
that's how I met. That's how I met. Remember, I told you the story about we were trying to meet Dave Grohl and the guys from Foo Fighters, and instead we ended up talking to Joan Jett for like 45 minutes, and she would never shut up. She, that's
cool
who was
as hell.
opening for. Yeah, Joan Jett. Yeah, but she'll talk your ear off, man. She never shuts up. But it's Joan Jett, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, right.
That was, and then they were opening. She was opening for the Foo Fighters. It was an excellent concert, man.
Well, that's an excellent segue because the next one is about the Runaways.
That's an A list.
At least
It's one of the best independent music films I've ever watched.
Kristen Stewart was amazing in it. Oh God, General Zod. I forgot. Oh, Michael Shannon. If you've watched the documentary about the Runaways, like holy shit,
you want to talk about grooming?
Ah,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no,
those
that
poor
manager,
girls. Those poor girls went through some shit. Everybody around them was perverts. They were all on fucking drugs and being fed more and more drugs every day. The only one that didn't fall prey to that shit, was Lita Ford.
yeah,
Because she came in later. She's the only one that didn't get, like, she said, I'm the only one that didn't get violated by those men. Joan got violated. Cherry, whatever her name is. What's her name? She got violated. All of them, dude.
that's
Like
crazy.
that, like great musical band, great story. But man, the shit that happened to those girls.
That's horrible.
Imagine being the first all-girl metal band in the fucking 70s.
Cherry bomb. Yeah, no, they were like ahead of their time, dude. And
Well, if they're sleazy now in the music industry, I can imagine back there with no oversight or supervision.
God,
Well, that's what almost killed. Dakota Fanning is the one that played the leader. Yeah, it was Dakota Fanning. What's her name? What is that girl's name?
Sherry something.
Yeah, and everyone called her Cherry.
Yeah,
Man, dude, she did so many drugs and tried to kill herself so many times because of the shit she was going through. And then she found peace in, of all places, being a florist.
Yeah, watch the documentary. It's insane.
Yeah, she left the lifestyle. Meanwhile, Joan went on to become the first, like, #1 female of all time in rock.
Oh, dude, like her,
You know?
just her music alone, dude.
Lita's
Like,
one of the
Joan Jett.
greatest guitar players on the planet. Forget the fact that she's a female. She's just one of the best ever.
Wow,
Yeah.
she did that song with Ozzy.
Yeah, dude, that's the one that really put her on the map.
Forever.
But Kiss Me Deadly's the one I always loved.
Oh yeah,
You know, that was my shit. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was telling Dave this the other night. There was a time when I had Lita on every wall in my bedroom. Every wall, dude. Every wall.
Let's see here. Dude, Lawrence Fishburne and what's her face? T'Challa's mom. What's Love Got to Do with It?
Oh yeah, the Tina Turner story. That's
I
a great movie.
absolutely love this movie.
That's a great movie.
And I love Tina Turner.
I love Angela Bassett. Like,
dude, Angela Bassett. She nails it in this movie,
everything. She kills it in everything she's ever been in. Like, no joke. I can't think of one bad Angela Bassett performance.
And then like I think Lawrence Fishburne did a really good job of portraying Ike Turner's like jealousy.
Yeah,
you know?
that was.
Yeah,
insane.
he was obsessed. He saw that she was going to be the greatest. I mean, Tina probably, man, she's gone too. Holy shit, they're all gone, man.
Right?
There was I mean, come on, dude.
You're
When I remember seeing, I remember seeing the What's Love Got to Do with It video, those legs and that leather skirt and everything. And I remember my dad going, you know, she's like 50. And I'm like, get out of here. And my dad's like, no, she's like 50. I was like, shut up.
Dude, she was banging in that movie.
What?
Dude, she was fine all the way through, man. Doing Proud Mary in her 70s, man. Looking amazing on stage. Like,
I love her, and I don't give a shit. It's everyone's least favorite Mad Max movie, but I'm telling you, I loved her.
she was a highlight.
Thunderdome. She was gorgeous. The earrings and the way she had her hair. God, dropped it, diva, bro. The first diva. No joke.
Right.
Oh, hey guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
You got a problem with Tina Turner?
Oh no.
Blue Jay, I'm messing with you.
I know. I know.
Don't listen to Chris ever.
Whiplash, S tier. Love that movie.
No, you're not wrong. That guy, he beat the hell out of those drums.
His
This-
name's what is his name? He's in Top Gun, the new Top Gun.
Miles
His name's,
Teller.
Miles Teller. He's really good in everything.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good. Well, I'm gonna. You know what? Since this tier list exists, I might want to make a tier list my own. Might do movie soundtracks from kind of like the 90s and 2000, all that stuff.
That could be fun as long as the Crow's on there.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, the Crow's definitely gonna be on there. Yeah. I'm gonna pick a select few movies that I know so far. There's a whole lot of movie
Saturday
soundtracks.
Night Fever belongs in there, dude. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Staying alive.
Yep.
Don't forget Grease.
All right.
Grease.
Y'all have a good one.
We
All
know
right.
how to show it.
Yep.
No, it's stuck in my head, Brian.
No, it's gonna get stuck in your head because Night Fever. That's one of my favorite songs on that movie.
Mama Bear, you know the video I'm talking about, right? The actual What's Love Got to Do with It video where it literally just starts with her pumps, her high heels, it goes up her leg,
yeah.
and her skirt, and you're like, and then you see it's Tina Turner, and plus it's a great song, and it's about Ike Turner. The song's
Yeah.
about breaking away, and she blew up off that. She blew up, man. The shit she did with Bryan Adams, I loved it.
Well, she was a star before that.
Yeah, no, she was big time star before that.
This song, well, first
I'm
off,
just saying, when you're when in '84, you gotta remember I was 10 years old, and she had a lot to do with my puberty at the time. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Tina, Lita, they were all. Does anybody remember Sheila E? Yeah, they were all in. Like, Sheena Easton. Yeah, they were all. Paul
Right.
Abdul. They were all
Right.
part of that.
straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Let's see here. All right, so Saturday Night Fever. I'm sorry, it's S tier. Just the
No,
opening
it's iconic. It's
scene.
iconic as hell. It's an iconic movie.
we
I
also
like this
have-
movie and Staying Alive. I loved it. And plus, it's about an Italian family. Come on, I make really hard. He does it to my hair. Look what he did to my hair. Look what he did
Yeah.
to my hair.
Yep.
And it's funny because they couldn't wait to get out of Jersey, and most people in New York can't wait to get the fuck out of New York and go to Jersey.
Figures. And not only that, but the soundtrack is just legendary. Disco Inferno is on there.
Mama Bear.
How deep is your love?
more than a woman.
Not
More
one,
than
but
a
two.
woman.
More than a woman.
woman.
What's the other one? All the night, many nights we die.
Night Fever.
We know how to show it. Dude,
There's like
dude.
5 or 6 Bee Gees songs on here that were just like
Which one
legendary.
died? The little brother, right?
Here I am,
I
waiting
think-
for this moment to pass.
Oh yeah. We'll have to let's see here. Just
This
I-
I had
bear
2
with
black
me.
lights in my room.
Well, after this, we're gonna do karaoke, so be prepared. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding.
I wish
kidding.
I
Are you
could
trying to
sing
get me
karaoke.
kicked out of my house, dude? They will throw me out.
Ah,
Let's see here. Soundtrack. I'm just gonna look it up just to see what's on.
Oh no,
there, 'cause-
I love the movie. I love the love story, and then I like the sequel, Staying Alive. It's a
All
great,
right,
it's
so-
a great movie.
we have Staying Alive. How Deep Is Your Love? Night Fever.
That's the one.
More Than a Woman.
More than
um,
a woman.
If I can't have you, I
I
don't
don't
know.
It's the whole song, the whole soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Every one of them, they're all bangers.
So-
every one of them.
So the next one is A Fifth of Beethoven. Yeah, More Than a Woman. Manhattan Skyline. I think that's actually something.
nobody else.
Let's see here. Calypso Breakdown.
Calypso Breakdown's a good one.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you should be dancing. Yeah.
That's kind of the only one I don't really like. That's kind of the only one I don't really like. You know, I don't know
Let's
why.
see. Night on Disco Mountain.
You know, I back in the late
Open Sesame, Cool in the Gang. All right.
back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I used to go to that club all the time in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Of course you
Jive
did.
talking.
The floor didn't work anymore, but
Did you get? I'll bet that because remember they said that back then, like all the disco clubs, the the tables were made out of mirrors. So you could snort coke right off. Of them and go
No.
down. No, club, dude. Studio 54.
Studio
literally.
54, yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Let's see here. Boogie Shoes, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
My boogie.
Boogie Shoes.
Now I want to watch that Mark Wahlberg movie where he's in porn. What's that one? Boogie Nights.
Oh,
now
Boogie
I want to watch Boogie Nights.
I'm a big star.
What a bitch! He should have used his own penis.
Let's do the time warp again. It's just
I
a
don't.
joke to the
I've
left.
got to see this movie because it's on everybody's Halloween
And then
list.
it's the
Everyone loves it.
right.
I don't understand. I've got to watch it, man. I've got
Damn
to watch it
it.
someday.
Janet. Oh, sorry. Well, that's the thing. It's like this is one of those movies people know all the words. People get down into it and enjoy the.
Yeah,
fuck
but
out
I
of it,
heard there's
you know?
like parts when you're in the movie theater, there's a part where you're supposed to throw the popcorn. You're supposed to get up and run
yeah,
around.
there is parts where
There's
like,
things
yeah.
you're supposed to do. It was like the first interactive musical of all like ever. I got to see it, man.
All right, we got Rocket Man. I have not.
I
seen
didn't.
it yet.
I didn't really like it. It was. I mean, I remember being hyped
Trash.
up. But I'm such an
Ooh.
Elton John fan,
Trash.
and I liked the kid that played him, but it just didn't
Saturday
do anything
night's
for me.
all right for
I didn't like the
Friday.
flashbacks and
Get a little action
fantasy daydreaming crap. I didn't like that at
Low
all.
below. Okay, we have trash. We have a trash tier, ladies and gentlemen.
I was such a letdown. I was so
I
bummed
know.
out.
Me too.
I love Elton John. They played it. Elton John. Every funeral in my family that I've ever been to, there's at least one Elton John song played, and I've been a big fan of his my whole life. And I don't know, but the movie just and I'm like, oh, they're gonna put the kid from Kingsman in it. This is gonna be the shit, and it was not good. It was such a letdown. Bro. What a bummer. Great soundtrack, but total bummer.
Mm.
So Saturday night's not all right for fighting, huh? Get a little action in. All right, Bohemian Rhapsody, at least an A.
I love it. It's at
A.
least an A. It's at least an A.
It was inaccurate in certain parts that were somewhat unforgivable. Let's see here. The Doors.
Oliver Stone's
that
greatest
is-
movie, my favorite music movie of all time.
Yeah.
It took
no.
it took this movie to make me realize I'm not really in love with Jim Morrison. I'm more in love with Val Kilmer.
Well, I think it's more along the lines of like the more how Morrison lived his life. So
It
much
was so
than like
good, bro. It's just so good, man. And he would see the Indian with the fucking Native American now, but they called him Indians then. And like when he saw that wreck I read his book. He saw that wreck at the side of the road and it messed with him his whole life. He always felt like the spirit world was calling to him. Dude, it's so good. It's Oliver Stone's best movie. Like I really think it's Oliver Stone's best movie. It's definitely Val Kilmer's best movie.
see here, Weird, the Daniel Radcliffe movie.
I don't
haven't
like that
seen it
kid,
yet.
man. I just don't like that kid.
I'll have to get around to seeing it. 8 Mile.
Let me make a case why 8 Mile should be S tier. We found
Okay.
out that Eminem can not only rap, but the kid could act.
True.
He's older than me. He's actually older than me. I think he's my age. I think he's 50 now, but he crushed it in that movie. By the way, rest in peace to Bridget Murphy or Brittany
Yeah,
Murphy.
Yeah, I was going
Bro,
to say Brittany Murphy was
They
in this
killed
movie.
it. That sex scene they did could not have been easy.
No.
First time actor, dude. I'm telling you, man, he deserves everything. Okay, Vince, you know what? An argument could be made for Tombstone. I'm sorry, I forgot about Tombstone.
Kurt Russell's great too. All right, Wedding Singer. I personally love this movie.
Yeah, it's one
My
of my
favorite
favorite
part
Adam Sandler movies.
at the end is when Billy Idol is on the plane.
What a dick. Yeah, that was funny.
Right,
no,
right.
no way.
Right. Yeah, sorry. Just this is my favorite Adam Sandler movie, like hands down. It still holds up.
I have the microphone, so I can say anything I want.
Right. When he does Love Stinks.
And it's just a great soundtrack too. And the Arquette's
Oh yeah.
she died too. She was one of like the first transgender actresses in Hollywood. In Pulp Fiction when that person runs out and screams, "Die, motherfucker!" Boom, 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 and it misses every time.
Yeah.
Same person.
Ah. That is right. Defeating Thanos is easier than beating Eminem in a rap battle.
I mean, he killed it. Didn't he not kill it? He killed it.
No. Mekhi Phifer played Obi Trice, and then Obi Trice had an album came out a couple years later, which was called Cheers, which was pretty good. I like this movie a lot. That Thing You Do. It was one of Liv Tyler's last good movies before she fell off to Middle Earth.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hate her in Middle Earth. Yeah.
Well, I didn't like her whisper talk. That elven dialogue was very difficult for her to get through.
Well, I think you're just racist against elves.
I don't know, maybe. All right. This is Spinal Tap. This is
that's
an
an
S
iconic
tier,
masterpiece. Yeah,
amazing movie. Ryanair's classic. And it kind of started a lot of movies that or mockumentaries, you know.
Yeah, spoofs. It was like the first kind of spoof movie.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys that were in metal bands back then, when they went to see it, did not like it. Like they were
because it spoofed them.
Yeah, it spoofed them. Yeah.
I think the only person that had a good laugh about it was Geezer Butler, the bassist from Black Sabbath.
There's a documentary called there's two of them. One's about punk. I don't really care about that, but there's a Decline of Western Civilization Part 2, and it's all about 80s metal. And they were showing the guitarist from the Scorpions drinking fifth after fifth of vodka in a pool, and he hated Spinal Tap. He hated that movie. He did not like a lot of those people. They talk about it, how much they hated it. They had she died, the Jaguar girl, David, what's his name's wife, the redhead. Everyone knew her. We all had her on our wall.
Oh shit! I know who you're talking about.
Tony Katane.
Yeah,
Tony Katane, David Coverdale's wife. She said that when she was dating the dude from Rat, Bobby Blotzer or whatever, he hated it. Like nobody liked Spinal Tap. And then later on, when they got older, they all went back and watched it and they loved it. It's crazy.
Yeah, because it reminds them of like the time, you know. Kiss, I have never seen this movie, but
it's not a good movie. I just put it in there because it's not a good movie. There's literally a part where Gene Simmons is the demon and he has to fight this monster. It's so bad, bro. It's like Godzilla.
All right, Blues Brothers.
That's an A easily.
Yeah, Carrie Fisher's in it. Gotta love it.
With a machine gun. Carrie Fisher with a machine gun.
Right. Just Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, amazing. Walk the Line. That was one of the better of the.
I consider it an A. That's an A-list movie easily.
Yeah, I was gonna say high A.
Yeah, Joaquin killed it. And the guy that played his dad, he died now. He just died. Remo Williams, I think, was the guy that played his dad. I might be wrong.
Sorry, I'm flagging through these. I'm getting tired. Let's see here. Almost Famous. This is a great movie.
That's my one. It's my top 5. Like if I had to pick a top 5, it would be Doors, Across the Universe, Almost Famous. Runaways would be in my top 5. And it's a hard one, but Live Aid would be my number 1 of all time. Probably
the soundtrack in there though was amazing, like hands down. Fuck, what the hell was the name of this movie? Green.
Well, yeah, and the fact they had Jason Lee in there, and that, you know what I mean, that Fever Dog song, and then Billy Crudup killed it. The kid that played, the kids. I almost doxed myself. I literally almost doxed myself.
Let's see here. Jimi Hendrix. I haven't seen this one yet.
I haven't seen it.
I want to see it though.
The Dirt's definitely A-list.
That's an
A-list movie. And House Party's iconic. All like the first 2 are great.
Yeah, Kid and Play was amazing. Yeah. S tier. All right. We'll go through it. I don't even want to go through this. Sorry, fellas. I'm getting tired. Let's see here. Flight 666. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's on there. Paul Di'Anno's work on the first 2 albums of Iron Maiden is fucking amazing. Check it out. Hustle and Flow. I'm gonna go see this one. It looks good.
Bro, it's so not what you think it is. It's so good.
Let's see here. Dirty Dancing, a classic. La Bamba, also a classic. I'm going to go see it. Ray, I need to go back and watch that one again. U2, yeah, just anything about U2 is amazing. Woodstock, can't go wrong. Star is Born. I haven't seen this one, but it looks like it's going to be better. I don't know.
It's
Hopefully, it's better than the other one.
The last half hour will gut you. It'll gut you.
Oh man. Let's see here. Straight Outta Compton, classic. Love it. Across the Universe, awesome. S&M, Metallica. Listen to the music. I think the videos are on YouTube. Check them out. When they do Fuel, it's great. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Yeah. And Memory Remains. Come on, dude. They got the hurdy-gurdy on there.
Did they have
That's
the woman? La 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 la.
Oh, yeah.
La, that,
Yeah.
like, she got famous off that.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they do Low Man's Lyric, which is fucking amazing, and one of my favorite songs off of Reload. Anyways, Live Aid, yeah, fantastic once again. Check it out. That's also on YouTube. Let's see here. The Wall.
Documentary, the 3-part documentary will blow your mind. It's oh my god, it's so good.
So yeah, that'll get you. The Wall. Haven't seen the movie in a long time. Soundtrack's amazing. It's Pink Floyd. Can't go wrong.
It's the last thing Roger and
yeah.
Oh my god, Gilman or
David Gilmour.
David Gilmour. It's the last thing David and them were like really together. That's what broke the band up. That movie.
I liked Animals. That was a great album. Let's see here.
That's my uncle's favorite album. We argue over that. He swears up and down that's the best Pink Floyd album.
It's because Pigs is one of the best songs they make, dude.
He loves it. He loves that album.
Man, Pig,
he's got the vintage vinyl of that, like where you open it up and it's got the. It's so good. It's a great album, but it's not.
I like "Shine on You, Crazy Diamond," dude.
My favorite.
Wish You Were Here about Sid Barrett. Come on now, dude.
They're all great, but my favorite is probably Learning to Fly. That's my favorite song by Pink Floyd ever.
Well, yeah, and that's like all without Roger Waters too. Learning to Fly was great.
No one sounds like Gilmour. Nobody. Like there's when you hear Rage and it's Rage, you hear Smashing Pumpkins, you hear Tool, it's Tool. Pink Floyd, you hear them and you just know. No one sounds like David Gilmour. Nobody.
Right. The song remains the same. A classic from Led Zeppelin. Purple Rain. One of the best.
I would die for you.
One of the best
I miss
ever.
Prince, man. I really still can't wrap my mind around the fact that he's gone.
Little Red Corvette. Whiplash. Great movie. Saturday Night Fever. The soundtrack can't be beat. That's freaking awesome. Rocky Horror Picture Show, same thing. The Doors, the day destroys the night divides the day.
Try to run. Try to
to the other side.
Roadhouse
Karaoke,
Blues,
dude. Oh yeah,
Riders on the Storm, bro.
Yeah.
When I go to see Slipknot, they always say I've seen Slipknot maybe 6 times. And they always do One Door song, and they always do Little Red Corvette. Yeah, they always do a cover of One Door song at one of their concerts, and they always do. Corey always comes out and does an acoustic version of Little Red Corvette, mask on and everything. It's crazy, dude.
It's awesome. Okay, 8 Mile, The Wedding Singer.
Where do you think 7 Miles at?
All right, a mile down.
I think it's a lie. I don't think 8 Miles is a real place.
A couple miles down. This is Spinal Tap. Almost Famous. House Party. Walk the Line. The Journey movie. The Eagles documentary. Beyonce. One Love. Selena. Breakin'. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox Story. The Rose. Rockstar. Spice World, Tenacious D, Pick a Destiny, The Runaways, What's Love Got to Do with It, Bohemian Rhapsody, That Thing You Do, The Blues Brothers, The Dirt, Rush, the documentary, Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Let's see here. Excuse me. Malibu's Most Wanted, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Love and Mercy, I Want to Dance with Somebody, All Eyes on Me, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon,
So
The
I don't know how they got in
Beatles, Hard Day's Night, let's see here, School of Rock, Captain EO, Def Leppard Story, Some Kind of Monster. Yeah, that movie.
Rhinestone.
Rhinestone. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's because it's not in the title's not
Yeah.
in the picture, so I can't really tell. Notorious, Elvis, Streets of Fire, Eddie, and
Well, it's named. Do you
Cruisers.
remember Glenn Campbell?
Yeah.
Like a rhinestone cat. That's what it's named after. The movie's named after.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of made him a cowboy. He wasn't really.
I
a
might
cowboy.
go watch Eddie and the Cruisers tonight, or I don't know, man. Now I kind of want to watch. I don't know, man. I ain't never seen it.
Right. Well, if I
Rocky
didn't have
Horror
to go,
Picture.
if I don't have to go to work tomorrow, I'd watch one of these movies right now. The Weird Al story, Honky Tonk Man, Amadeus, that movie with Jerry Lee Lewis that I haven't seen, Jimi Hendrix, and then in the trash tier we have Rocket Man and the Kiss movie.
He married his cousin in real life.
Yeah, he did.
Weird.
Well, that concludes another thrilling edition of Tier List.
To the
on
max without max.
To the max without max.
The Max
Hopefully,
with Smacks list.
hopefully it was somewhat entertaining. I apologize.
Christopher never talks when it's just us, man. Like he don't
Right.
like us, bro.
Right,
Like, that's
right.
all, you know.
He's like, I host better shows than this on my sleep.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
he's good. We'll give him that.
I mean, we're not talking about comic books. So
We're not comedy. That's what it is. It's fucking. I bet if I meant, let me just let me think.
Did he get any pickups this week?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Some Betty Page stuff. Fuck. I love Betty Page, dude.
He did.
I mean,
Wow,
she
nice.
did now, but it's good. But yeah,
He's not even here. That's how enthralled he is. He's like, I'm gonna get up and smoke. I'm not even gonna say shit. I'm gonna get up and go. That's all right.
I'm right here.
I was gonna say he's gonna come back to the outro.
I was smoking.
Oh, did you get any pickups today? Good
Not
side.
today.
Oh, well,
he got some Betty Page stuff today. It's really nice.
well, we'll have to see you on Monday. You have your show on Monday there?
I have
Bruce?
my show tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Oh yeah,
My comic book show. Yay.
Oh wait, never
So,
mind.
Bruce's comic book show. Be there, be square. Hey, what? Oh yeah, Bruce for Don't Make You Blush. There you go. But anyways, thank you guys for those who joined us, and you guys, the three that are here, you guys are our friends, so we love you. Have a good one, and we will be back with more thrilling editions of To the Max. And I'm so low energy right now.
All that weed, you know, we heard you hitting the pen, motherfucker.
I know. I was like hitting. I'm like, I can't even talk and stuff. I'm like, oh, shit. What's the outro?
Like you got maced.
Oh, I don't have Voltaire here.
We should make a new outro. We should make one where like,
right? Well, this is the
I
Bruce
want a new
one.
one. Something where we have Mama Bear talking. You know what I mean? She should do the outro. I love her
Right.
voice, man.
Right. All right. Well, what does Voltaire say? Goodbye and good
Good
luck.
night and good luck, or some shit.
Whatever,
Good night and
some
good luck.
shit. Love, luck, and lollipops. There we go.